go.
All right, Danny, you're going to hear a few, so you can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, you're going to hear a few seconds of silence, and then we're going to go live.
The DMV Hoops Podcast.
This is Jonathan Scribner, head girls basketball coach at St. John's College High School, and this is the DMV Hoops Podcast.
Welcome to the DMV Hoops Podcast. My name is Kurt Cross, and as always, we're at the Capital Hoops Summer League at DeMatha in Hyattsville, Maryland. Adam Crain is by my side. Chelsea's out there taking photos and getting us the interviews. And of course, as you know, we bring you the coaches, we bring you the players. You can find us at DMV Hoops Podcast on Instagram and X. And of course, you can hear us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Podcast, wherever you get your podcast content. Ladies and gentlemen, we had a game 3 here, and it was close in the first half. But in the second half, the home team, this is their floor, DeMatha, pulled away with the win over Landon, 82-44. We have Mr. Danny Abass from DeMatha right here on the podcast. Danny, how's it going, sir?
How you doing, sir? Going great, going great.
All right. Danny, I've called some of your games because I fill in here for your announcer here at DeMatha. I've called your name when you've been at St. John's, and I'm their normal, announcer guy. But I'm glad to have you here. It's great to see you play. People should know you are a rising sophomore. Is that correct?
Rising junior.
Rising junior. I don't know why I said that. You're a rising junior. You got an offer from Maryland. You played team takeover, averaging a double-double. You're third in rebounds per game in the summer league. What is it that you don't do, sir?
I feel as if I just got to keep working on my game. I feel as if I could just produce, and what I don't do is anything I can do. So I just got to get better at everything, I feel like. So.
Well, this guy's always walking around with a smile. That's number one. Number two, you play your ass off on that floor. Did you miss a dunk earlier today, though?
Yeah.
I feel like I saw you miss a dunk, though. I got to give you a hard time. You do so many things well. I got to get on you for that. Adam, please meet Danny.
Hey, Danny, my man. So listen, WCAC, I coach at St. John's. Kurt's announcing the games. Everybody in the WCAC is looking for a big. Everybody, it's hard to find a good big. It's hard to find a big anywhere. Well, let me tell you something. DeMatha, right here with Danny, they got a big. This guy, it plays like a big. Now, Danny, a lot of bigs are told they want to shoot the three. They don't want to get in the paint. A lot of coaches complain because bigs don't know how to play like a big anymore. Sure. But it seems like every time that ball goes up, it seems like you're going to get that rebound.
Yes.
What's going on in your head? I mean, are you being coached to rebound or to play in the paint? What are they telling you?
I feel like it's just effort. It's a drive that you got to want to do it. You got to need to do it for your team to win. So I feel as if I do that, it gives me a better chance of my team winning. So I love that.
So now, is there somebody in the NBA that you see that rebounds like you, rebounds that you want to be like that, to go after the rebound, or anybody in college?
Well, I would say Giannis. Giannis, his drive is very inspirational, and he's a great idol for me.
Okay, I love that. Now, when you rebound the ball, is there what's it like to rebound? Is it all about just boxing out, or is it about who wants the ball more, or how do you get so many rebounds?
It's definitely a strategy to it, and the ways you can go about it. There's definitely angles to it. The angle the ball comes off the rim, and your positioning on the court. So you just got to think about it and just process it.
Right.
Shot.
Right. Now what about contact? A lot of bigs don't like the contact.
That's not Danny. He looks for that contact.
Well, a lot of coaches, we're here from a lot of coaches, and a lot of them say they're trying to avoid the contact. They don't know how to go into the chest, draw the foul, and go into the guy. Are you being coached otherwise? Because it seems to me like you like that contact.
Yeah, we're definitely being coached and told every day to hit first. You gotta be the one to want to do it first.
All right, look, here's my question. We had Ace on the show earlier. We had Coach Jones on the show. When I say earlier, a few weeks ago. Coach Jones a few weeks ago. You were at DeMatha. While there are many great programs in the area, be it PVI, be it O'Connell, be it Gonzaga, be it some of those other teams, in the WCAC or the IAC, you were at DeMatha. The most WCAC championships in the, period, out there. More national championships than other folks. This is the team that took down Power Memorial Lou Alcindor / Kareem Abdul-Jabbar years ago.
Have you ever heard of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Of course.
Oh, look at that. He knows his history.
Whether it's a summer league jersey or if it's in season, what does it feel like to put that DM on your chest?
It's definitely a blessing to play hard for the ones that played before us. It's definitely a history, and it's a will that you have to want to do it for the people that play before you, because it's more than just DeMatha. It's more than just who you're playing with. Right now, it's like the history that the whole school has gained.
Well, you know what that means. All you have to do is walk back in that hallway and you see all the jerseys up on the wall, right? Who do you want to become after this summer? What is Danny looking to do to bring more to the table come November for this DeMatha team?
Just a player that the coaches can do, that can ask for anything. A versatile player. The coach asks me to rebound, I'm a rebound. Coach asks me to get a bucket, I'm going to get a bucket. The coach asks me to talk on defense, be a leader, I'm going to do anything that coach asks me to do for us to get the win. Just to be a very impactful player on the court, and of course off the court.
We got 2 more years to watch this kid.
Well,
that's the beauty, right?
Not only that, but like DeMatha's got one of the best backcourts in the DMV.
Period.
With McKnight and Meeks, and they got a big Danny here. That's just like, I think he's grew like a half an inch since he got to the table.
That's right.
And I don't know, he's not flexing, but he's flexing. You know what I mean? He's like the opposite of me. Like his muscles just come and growing.
His muscles got muscles.
But like, if you got 2 great guards and you got a big like this guy, watch out. Now, Danny, is there anything you want to work on individually, like shooting with your left hand, shooting the jump hook in the paint? Is there something that you want to get better at before next season?
Yeah, definitely creative for others. I feel like as a scorer, you get put in position as me, as a big or like a stretch forward. You get put in position to score. So I want to, two defenders is gonna clap for me all the time. So definitely playmaking, being a leader, pushing the ball so the pace can be there for the team, and spot shooting, because they might play back on me, so that it'll be unguardable for me and the team if I could just continue to increase my jump shooting.
So he's working on that shot. It's going to be a mid-range shot or maybe a 3. I don't know.
Yes, sir.
He's going to pass out of the double team. Question for you, and I don't know why I just escaped. Oh, I feel like I hear an accent. Are you from here?
Yeah, I'm born here. My parents are Nigerian, though.
Oh, from Nigeria.
Maybe I'm hearing a little bit of that. Okay, all right. And what is it like when these stands are filled, what is it like to play here? What kind of home court advantage is that for DeMatha?
It's a very lively center when you play here. Everybody shows out every big game. It feels great. Especially you're not used to playing in this big, impactful arena or school when you come from a place where I come from and my parents come from. So it's definitely a blessing.
All right, and who do you have circled on your calendar? Who do you definitely want to match up with or rematch?
Rematch, definitely McNamara. McNamara's got us. They got us last quarter playoffs last season. So definitely McNamara. We got them this weekend, DMV Live, first game on Friday. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. But specifically a player, and everybody that I play or I go against, it's definitely just kill mode. So I just play my hardest against them, win my matchup, and it don't matter who it is, I'm gonna play the hardest I can.
But then if they're on your takeover team, you got to be boys with them come next weekend, right?
Yeah. So it's definitely a separation. Takeover high school. If we on the same team, we cool. But if we not, it's different.
You trying to get that W?
Yeah.
All right. What's the best thing about playing for Coach Jones in this program?
The best thing, Coach Jones, he's very transparent. He's very real, and he's gonna tell you the real. He's gonna tell you what you have to do, what you can do, what you need to do for the team, and for your own player to develop.
Okay, what you got?
Hey, so you seem like you have a lot of appreciation for being here and we're given this opportunity. I mean, arguably DeMatha arguably is the best high school basketball in the country. Historically, right?
Historically,
and you're going to be one of the best rebounders in the DMV, maybe the country. I mean, Maryland already wants you.
Yes, sir.
How do you maintain not let your head get too big? How do you keep your ego in check? Where are you grounded? Is it from your parents or how you were raised? What's going on there?
Definitely my brother. My brother, he raised me up. He raised me up playing basketball. You know, he's my why. He introduced me to basketball, and basically, you know, we go by a lot of sayings. One saying I love is just take it step by step. You know, step by step in the summer, step by step in season, step by step during postseason, step by step during off days. You know, just keep taking it step by step. Nothing's given, everything's earned. So, you know, I just love everything I have, and I, you know, just keep working.
And your brother is older than you?
Yes.
And what is he doing? How old is he? Where is he? What's it going on?
You know, he lives right next to, right in Hyattsville. You know, one of the apartments. He's 29. He's a physical therapist. And, my bad, he's a pharmacist.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's definitely my why. He watched a lot of basketball, very, very intelligent in that, but yeah.
Yeah. So he's 10 years older?
Yeah.
That's nice. So you got a close relationship with your brother, and that's great. That's great. You know, Kurt,
what's up?
You know when you're talking to somebody and you start rooting for the guy? I just met this guy, Danny.
And you're rooting for him already?
Dude, I like this guy.
I want him to stay.
I don't know what it is about this guy, but I'm rooting for this guy.
I want you to stay grounded. I want you to be that scholar.
I like this guy, man.
You already said that. Can I talk now? Talk now?
Danny, I like you.
I want you to stay grounded.
I'm serious.
I want you to keep in mind that being a scholar athlete carries some weight, and you can handle it because they wouldn't ask you to be here if you couldn't be here.
Yes, sir.
All right? You're playing for a great team. You're playing for a great coach. You're playing in a great conference, and you're playing in the best place to play basketball in the country. Danny, we're going to continue to watch you. We're going to continue. Well, look, a lot of people are saying they expect to see y'all and Clinton Grace
yes, sir.
next week, next Thursday.
July 3rd.
All right, so I'll be here Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. All right? Will I see you, your prediction, will I see you and your DeMatha buddies on Thursday?
Of course. You're going to see us, you know, just clear every team out. That's all I can say.
This is what I got to say. No, I have not said this before, and even you, Adam, don't know this, okay? In my home right now, I have championship bags and championship lanyards for the team that wins. You want one of those bags. It's Under Armour gear. There's some stuff in those bags. My wife, Paula, giving her credit, put those bags together today. There's 20 of them sitting in my house right now. So
can I get one?
Do you want black or gray? Because we got black and gray. You got think about what color you want, but you gotta win your last game on Thursday, and that bag is yours.
Can I get a bag? Can I get a bag?
No, you can't get a bag.
Hey, wait. You're the third leading rebounder in the summer league. Who are the first two? Why are they getting more rebounds than you?
You know, definitely. Sometimes.
Why are you not number one?
Number one will be me by the end of summer again, because I wasn't number one previously. But you know, we blow teams out. Gotta let the other players in my team play. So
I like that.
It's definitely just gotta keep playing.
I've got the rebounds. I've got Nate McComb and Evan Zielinski, and neither one of those teams are playing anymore. So you can make up some ground there, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the DMV Hoops Podcast. Here's Danny Abass. He's a graduating. He's a rising junior on this DeMatha Stags basketball team. He's telling us he intends to see us next Thursday in the championship round. He's Adam Crain. I'm Kurt Cross. Thanks for listening, folks.
The DMV Hoops Podcast is hosted by Kurt Cross, featuring Adam Crain. Thanks for listening.